I've always wanted to do an ad, and I'm gonna do it. Not an ad really, but like storytelling. Well, ad. Well, I call it ad storytelling because it's telling a story. Since I love it so much, why not use my skills and actually do the ad? And I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna think it up, but I want to give it like a Jamaican story, because I know we have like Coca-Cola Jamaica, or I don't remember who the distributors are right now, but yeah, think I'm gonna do it. What y'all think? Think I'm gonna do it. Oh my gosh, the final day is here. All right, so we spent like 4 days in the dorm rep, 4 days, 3 nights, and I want to say the experience for me was a 6 or 7 out of 10 in total. But let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the flight. First of all, it was my first time flying on Arajet. I've done Copa, I've done JetBlue. I don't know if I've done Spirit before. I've done Caribbean Airlines. I've done, oh my gosh. Remember when F- Air Jamaica was a thing? Yeah, I've done Air Jamaica. My dad even had a souvenir Air Jamaica airplane. I should check if he still has it. But yeah, people, so it was Arajet for the first time going. I actually don't know if I recall anything because I think I just slept the whole flight. The flight was like a 9 o'clock flight in the morning, and I had to leave my house from about, because you have to reach at least 2 hours before. And like when we went there, we did not have a great experience with the person we interacted with when you're, because we checked in from before and everything, and they were asking for something, and I'm like, what are you asking for? Because I'm showing them everything that we've done. I don't remember quite what they were asking for, but show them everything that we've done. And literally, yeah. It was like after a while I realized what she wanted. So I'm like, why you never just said that? Because she didn't call it by the right name actually. So that was the only thing I would have to say about the flight going there. And then coming back, I'm just gonna talk about coming back. Now coming back now, the airplane was hot. It was hot. Like say, I don't know if there might have been conserved on energy or what, but yeah, it was hot. Well, at least for me, like I think I had to take off my sweater, and then on top of that, I didn't like the thing where they said that it was mandated by the government or something like that, that they had to spray something in the in the airplane itself, that yeah, I was like, suppose, and they just sprayed it. Like, as soon as they gave the announcement, which was a little before, and they just sprayed it. And I'm like, suppose the persons are allergic to anything in it. They didn't say, like, it's supposed to be, like, I think it was a repellent. I don't think it was a repellent, but something for mosquitoes and what's supposed to. And I was like, that is absolutely crazy to me. But outside of that, it wasn't a bad experience in terms of the flight itself, like flying in the airplane. I don't think it was bumpy or anything like that. Then again, as I said, in the first flight I was asleep for most of it. In the second flight, I don't remember honestly, but I do remember them spraying something, and I'm like, suppose somebody's asthma is triggered or something like that. Like, I just found it a bit shady. So aside from that, that is our jet overall, and we're gonna talk about the costing breakdown in a few. But that is our jet. I've heard some horrible horror stories about our jet before, but I don't think it was. too bad of an experience, but I did experience some things that I've never experienced before traveling. Not too much of an inconvenience, but I've never experienced it before. So there's that.
La última día aquí, bittersweet because I girl love the scenes. But you know, at the end we're doing the little review, and yeah, that should be fun. And this is something new that I'm adding to the roster, so it's the first time it's ever gonna be done. And see, the one as I said, and that's how going forward we'll do these type of travel vlogs or event vlogs where we do a little review at the end. And because of how, you know, the videos have been changed up a bit. Oof, so it's so good. Yeah, because of how the videos have been changed up a bit, they're gonna take a little bit longer to edit because it's not a slapdash nothing. It's a production, baby. But yeah, well, not last. We'll probably pass it one or two more time. We're still early. Checkout is at 12. You don't want to go in the pool? Quick pool? Not really. Yeah. And it is now minutes to 10. So I'm gonna go up. I had started putting my stuff together from like 12 o'clock this morning before I went to bed. So I'm gonna finish that and shower and just put on my clothes to the airport. The airport is 2.5 hours away. So that's gonna be a long ride. So we reach there about 2:30, 3 o'clock thereabouts. But yeah, it's been good. We're dropping off our towels. Alright, we're all ready to go. OTD. OTD. People, this is an extra small. I don't know why I bought this in an extra small. Did I fight to fit into this? I literally fight for fitting into this a while ago. Anyways, but it look good on bare things. But I think I'm gonna sell this and buy the small because I literally had to force myself into it. Like the arms, y'all see that, right? Anyways, airport fit. That's it. And then this is just oil. Because y'all know I don't use lotion, but oil and yeah. Adios. Nos vemos. Tell them bye.
Bye.
En español.
Bye.
En español.
Adios.
So I didn't show you the bus. Then I'll look at no bus. It's pretty cool. Brand new bus. Give nuts for around for the money. The only thing I don't have is. Oh, you're taking the window seat now?
Down there, sir.
Oh. Alright. Only thing I don't have. See, I was saying the only thing I don't have is bathroom. But I can charge my phone and so and then put your juice, make your tea. AC, TV, only thing they don't have to is Wi-Fi. But yeah, I'm gonna do themselves. But let's see everything's already. Wait on it. We're so rich.
And then the hotel. Oh my gosh. So the hotel that we were staying at was Rio Bamboo. And Rio Bamboo is not a bad looking hotel. The persons there are not bad either. Like they were so welcoming and everything. The rooms I was expecting a little bit more, but I mean overall, like I don't have any major complaints except that you come with your suitcase, like, and I've seen it at other hotels, like in Jamaica too, so I'm not gonna bark up their tree alone. Why not have elevators? Not everybody is granted. I go to the gym, I can lift my bags. But like even when you're carrying your bags, well, they did have portals, but I don't think they have enough portals to be going all over the place to be carrying your bags. But as I said, the place was good. My only downside that I hated, and Real Bamboo is in Punta Cana, so my only downside that I hated was that it was the food wasn't that great. And I'll talk about that more. Like, I wanted to really and truly experience Dom Rep food, and I think I just got things that I was used to. The only thing I really enjoyed for the most part, although the wasabi nearly killed me, was the sushi. Yeah, so that was the most I really enjoyed, because even at the dinner that we went to at the grill thingy majiggy, the 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 first of all, when I go to hotels, when I go traveling and things, I'm not gonna eat chicken. I have chicken at home, so we didn't eat the chicken. We never ate chicken the whole time we were there. And then on top of that, the ribs weren't bad, but they weren't that great either. They needed some more sauce. It was just not that great of an experience when it comes to the food. I like to have an experience when it comes to my food. So it looks good in the pictures that I'm posting and everything, but it wasn't necessarily that great. At one point, we went for lunch and we had to leave the lunch area that we went to and actually go to the buffet instead. Because whenever like over there eat, I was eating nachos and the nachos were stale and everything. So because of the food, like I would take away at least 3 points, because I believe if you go to another country or if you go to another hotel or something like that, people go there for food. People want to indulge. People want to be gluttonous. Granted, I wasn't gluttonous, but I go there for to experience food, and I really was looking forward to experiencing authentic Dominican Republic food, but I did not get that. So overall, the check-in was great. Check-in was really great, and it's on a property with other hotels and other real hotels. So like they feed on each other. So if you want to go to the spa, you go to, I think, Palace Macau, which you would have seen in my previous video. And yeah, that was that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. So Punta Cana overall, I want to go back. I was very much disappointed in Punta Cana. The hype that it gets, um, yeah, I don't see the hype that it gets. So I do want to go to Denver because I know it has a lot to offer, but I don't think I want to ever go back to Punta Cana. Where I do want to go is actually Santo Domingo, because it gives more of the authentic feel of um Dom. You can get authentic food. If you guys know Ashley Carla, she was there recently. Oh my gosh, I was living vicariously through her. I was like, this is what I really wanted to experience in Dom, right? So the next time I do go, I will either be going solo because sorry mom, but yeah, I'ma do the dinner in the sky. I'm gonna do all the crazy stuff that I wanna do. But you know, I gotta make some money first, so we can do that. Get travel insurance and all them things here. You understand? You understand? But yeah, I wanna do Dom Santo Domingo specifically. And the airport that we went to was in Santo Domingo, but we took a bus 2 hours and 30 minutes to Punta Cana, which, and I'm not bashing the country, seems a bit underdeveloped for what I'm used to. It's a lot of bush. But when you learn the culture or the what their way of life there, then you understand why. So I think one of their main, you know, things is, apart from tourism, it's actually cattle rearing, which explains why Punta Cana is the way it is. So yeah, I was very much disappointed in Punta Cana. I do want to go to Coco Bongo. I'm not a Coco Bongo girl per se, but it seems to be a little vibe, a little experience. So I want to go to Coco Bongo. That would be the only thing in Punta Cana that I want to do. Everything else that I actually want to do, especially history wise, I actually want to go to Donrep. I mean, Santo Domingo to do that.
Full time, as I say, I'm just at the pizza. But I'm at the same place, so I hope I'm not disappointed because I'm gonna go and get pizza over there. They have Israel and comida criolla, Mexican, and Asian. But I'm here for the pasta. Yeah, candy and so and so. I'm gonna try to catch your people. The plate, look, you see that? All of them things here. You know, it would be nice if I could go home with like some Dominican candy or something like that. I don't know what it is. Pasta de con. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But yeah, them nice. The duty free area nice. We weren't sure if we'd see a duty free area, but yeah, we found a duty free. Well, as you come down, you literally land in it, and they're not like shops like on the side. You're walking through it, pretty much. Ooh. Huh? More line?
Yeah, see there.
I think so. Everybody gone in already.
Yeah, I thought so too.
What a thing.
No, it's because they.
Oh gosh, we're moving again.
So yes, despite my disappointment, disapp- I was thinking of appointment. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, this is despite my disappointment in Punta Cana. I know Donrep itself has a lot to offer, and I'm gonna go back. After I go back, then I'll decide if I ever want to go back again. But that's pretty much my take on actually being in Donrep. I would give the overall trip, I think, a 6 or 7 out of 10. Its wave was between because it wasn't as bad, but it wasn't as great. So maybe a 6.5. So literally that is all, folks. But I won't leave you hanging without a cost breakdown. And here we go. So, okay, let's start with the flight. The flight round trip was $337.73 per person. Now keep in mind that the flight was paid for from last year October, and it was paid in full from last year October. I think the prices now, if you were to go now by the time you're seeing this, would be a little bit higher, but we paid $337.73 in total between my mom and I. That would have been $675.46. So we got the standard rooms at Rio Bamboo, right? And I don't think they really have any. I don't know. No, they do have like some luxe kind of rooms where they have the jacuzzi in the room itself, like the jacuzzi tub, not jacuzzi but like those tubs in the room. I don't know what the costing is for that, but we paid $162.30 per night, which would have worked out to, for double occupancy, so it's not per person, it's per night, and that would have worked out to $486.90 for the 3 nights. So that's what we paid for the rooms. Then we had the airport transfer, which was $71, and then you times that by two, and in total, okay, $71 is how much? $142, but then we got a $22 discount. So whereas our total would have been $1,304.36 for airfare and accommodation, we ended up paying $1,282.36 in total, right? Between me and my mom. So that includes both our figures. I want to say, if you want to know how much one person would have paid, you just cut it in half. So that would have been around 700, no, 600 and something dollars, near $700, right? And we booked our trip through Olympus Tours. I'll put all of the contact information here somewhere, so you can contact them and book your trips, whether locally or internationally, through them. So Olympus Destination and Tours. And then the equivalent to what we would have paid is $208,000, 697 dollars and 60 cents. But with the discount, we paid 205, 117 and 60 cents. Now, between my mom and I, we carried about $500 each, and then we had money on our cards, and so both we carried 500 US each, which works out to about, I don't know, 70 something US. I don't know, something like that, almost 80,000. And so that would have been about $1,000 between us. So activities and miscellaneous, I would have spent $280, my mom would have spent $260. So in total we spent $540. And then those activities included tips. So we did tip a lot. We tipped some of the waiters in the restaurants, in the buffet, in the restaurants. We tipped our masseuses. I don't know, whatever the plural is for masseuse, we tipped them because it was two of them when we went. We tipped. Did we tip Danilo? Big up yourself, Danilo. I don't know if you'll ever see this video, but Danilo was our tour guide. He was our tour guide for horseback riding. I don't remember if we tipped him. I really hope we did because he was the boss. The boss. Although he kept saying like once he knew we were Jamaicans, as every time he said Jamaica, BBC followed that. Literally. But he was like a total character. He is actually French from Haiti, but he lives in Damrep, to make his living and things like that. So big up yourself. I don't remember if we gave him a tip, but more than likely we did. As I said, we tipped majority of the persons. We bought souvenirs. The souvenirs were kind of pricey. I can show you, like, I got this bracelet. I got this bracelet. I don't know if you can see it. This was $10. It was originally 15, but I got a discount because we bought other stuff. So this was $10, but it's the memories that count, and I love keeping memories alive. So that will stay with me forever to say I went to Dahmer and this is what I bought. I didn't buy one of those shirts actually. Should have probably. But yeah. And airport food, like when we just came, I ordered pizza. Oh my gosh, the pizza was so good. It reminded me and made me so nostalgic over Panama, like because it was just so amazing because we used to go to Pizza Nova every Friday night or Friday evening after school. My dad would pick us up when we go to Pizza Nova, and oh my gosh, that pizza reminded me so much of it. And then we were leaving again. I wanted that specific pizza, but where we went, we would have to go downstairs, and their airport in Santo Domingo is real fancy, like muy. It's like bonita, bonita. It's so pretty. It's so. Anyways, so yeah, the airport food. So I bought pizza coming and leaving because I love pizza, people. So that's pretty much what we spent. So in total, when you add up what we spent there plus airfare and all of that thing, we spent $1,822 US cents. And in total in JMD, that would be $291, 577 cents. No, let's do that again. 291 $577.60. Y'all seeing the figures on the screen. So that is pretty much what we spent. Was it worth it? I would say yes. Could have been way more expensive. I think we did that. We did that. I would say do travel with the 500 US or more because and get money changed as well. Use their, what do they use? Pesos? I don't remember what they use, but use their moneda. Use their money. And yeah, I hope you liked this little series and look out for more to come soon because we're traveling. It's 2024. We're traveling, we're traveling, we're traveling, and I'm taking you all with me. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. And if nobody yet never tell you no, but up no.